Hey guys, it's Gabby Elizabeth. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and if you're not, welcome back, love.
Clean up the mess, drop it in the water, let the daughter find her image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe, spinning through identity, reveal another pretty little scheme. Save her mind, hold her hand.
This is gonna be a fairly short video, but still have it's still gonna be fed. We're gonna talk about a topic which is titled "God in Your Boat." The scripture that it's based on is Matthew 28, and I'm just gonna read from verse 23, and I'm just gonna close off when the Spirit tells me to. So here we go. Now, when he got into a boat, his disciples followed him, and suddenly a great tempest arose from the sea, so that the boat was covered with the waves. But he was asleep. He is Jesus, if you do not know. Then his disciples came to him and awoke him, saying, Lord, save us, we are perishing. But he said to them, why are you fearful, O you of little faith? Then he arose and rebuked the winds and the seas, and there was a great calm. So the men marveled, saying, who can this be, that even the winds and the sea obey him? Ending at verse 27. So, this has been a topic I've been thinking about for the longest time. So, I literally thought of a sentence and I put some notes and actually left it for a while. But today I feel let's talk about it. So, the idea was having God on your boat doesn't mean you won't face any storms. It just means those storms won't sink your boat. And I think that's a profound reminder of what faith in God truly promises. So I'm just going to read what I have here. So if I'm looking down, stay with me. I'm going to be looking up at y'all. I'm talking to y'all. So, yeah. So often we equate God's presence with smooth sailing, don't we all? We expect calm waters, clear skies, and an easy journey. But Jesus never promised us a life free from hardship. In fact, he said the opposite. In this world, you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. That's John 16:33. So let me pause right there for a second. I'm just going to reiterate and just basically say over and over what I just said right there. But more so for other people to understand. Let me tell you something. It's still command to living for God and becoming a Christian. We, and I will include myself, we all thought that when we became a Christian, life was gonna be easy. It was gonna be all sunflowers and roses, and no, that's not the case, guys. No, matter of fact, sometimes it does have more hardship. Because if I'm being honest, because this month is Mental Health Awareness Month in the month of May, and y'all, I'm transparent on this. I was going, still, if I'm being very honest, I'm going through it mentally. For those who don't know, I have serious issues with anxiety. I try not to say that I struggle with anxiety, but I have a big battle with anxiety, right? So there'll be times where there's a lot of self doubt. I will overthink a lot, and that can manifest into a lot of different things. You know, the standard which would be like anxiety attacks and the hyperventilating and those type of things, right? So recently, I have been. This is kind of a testimony. So I have been on a job hunt since January. I resigned from a job. If you watch my previous video, I think that's the last video. I don't remember, but one of my earlier videos since this year started, that I had resigned from my job, and it was really a decision that I did not take lightly. I knew what would or could happen had I resigned, and some of those things are happening now, which would be that struggling to find a new job or focusing on my business, but things aren't going as planned. In regards to my business, considering that I haven't been able to find a new 9 to 5, focusing on my business, and there have been times where either I get a gig and it falls through, or I get a gig and maybe it's too far in the future that would help me financially, or I get a gig and I am not able to charge what I'm worth in terms of I give my costing and they try to ball it down. So I'm not working what I'm worth. Or it's a case that I'm doing a favor because I'm too kind. And the thing is, I'll continue to be kind because, you know, you have to know your pocket. So that's kind of how I run my business. It has worked before, still works now, but I would say in this season of my life, it has not been working in my favor. So there's that. And recently, I had a job, or I thought I booked a job. No, I booked a job. And the night before the job was supposed to happen, I didn't hear from them for a while. And when I followed up, there was a situation, an unfortunate situation that was out of their hands. And, you know, the job fell through for blackout. For long story short of it. And guys, when I tell you, I bawled my eyes out. I didn't expect to react like that, but I fully broke down, like full on panic attack. Not the hyperventilating of it all because that's not exactly how it happens every single time. But I really, really broke down and I felt defeated and I couldn't be bothered. I really couldn't be bothered. But when I went to sleep, very briefly, I think I probably slept for like an hour and a half that night. Didn't even go to church the next morning because I didn't get enough sleep. And that Sunday I was at home and I ended up falling asleep in the middle of the day, which is something I do not do. It doesn't matter how tired I am, I find it very hard to sleep in the day. But I did. And I woke up, you know, though, them type of sleep there, when you sleep, yeah, it doesn't matter however long amount of time, but you wake up and you don't even know where you are. I mean, so the sleep's sweet, you know. So I woke up and I had a sense of clarity. Like, literally, why are you worried? Has there ever been a time where I did not lack? Is that what I want to say? I never lacked. I was never in a state of feeling like I'm in trouble. And I tend to always forget that. And we're only human. That will happen regardless. But it was literally like the only of little faith because when has God not come through for me? So I think it was like while I was sleeping that went through my mind and I just woke up. Like literally I was asleep, I just woke up like okay, alright. I must go about my day now. And since then I have been very calm, very chill about it. Like the issue is still there, but really and truly there's no sense in worrying because as I said, there has never been a time where I've been in a pickle and God has not come through for me. And lo and behold, God came through for me. Because I have um I have something I need to pay off that I was unable to and interest went onto it. So it came out to a figure that I not a big figure but I just wasn't in the space to pay. And lo and behold, I am now able to pay and I have paid it. Not all of it, but I was able to meet the deadline of the percentage of it. And I cried, happy tears of course, but cried with no tears, but I was just so overwhelmed and happy and grateful. Um, so it really made me think about this. It really made me think about this story because you know storms may come, winds may blow, the sails may be torn, but I have rest in the air of the storm. If you know that song, good for you. So as I said, the storms will come, the diagnosis may be bad, the job may be lost, relationships may strain, but if God is with you, those storms won't sink you. His presence doesn't prevent every difficulty, but it ensures peace within the storm and the victory through it. So I really hope that that blesses someone's heart. Just to remember that continue to keep the faith. It may have been weeks, months, years that you have not seen a breakthrough. But think about the fact that really and truly you haven't been suffering. You just may not be where you want to be in life. And if it's a case that you are suffering, sorrows may only last for a night, but joy comes in the morning. I have said that in a lot of my virtuous woman posts, or enough of them, but it still reigns true. And I hope that you are inspired by this to keep holding on, keep having faith, and God always has you on His mind, and yeah, and He loves you dearly, and I love you dearly. So thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, follow my socials, join our community, and thank you.